Petco Park in downtown San Diego. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the San Diego Padres. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Nick Pivetta. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Coming up on the first pitch, Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit.
Number 11, Jordan Westburg.
On the ground, right side. One pitch and one out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Swinging a foul out of play. Henderson, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
In the air, left field. And he dropped it. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Down low, it kicks away. No advance, though. Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Down, ball. Ball, that's low.
That one misses. Ball three.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man on second, two down. Late on that fastball. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for Baltimore, Dean Kramer. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command.
And he's into second with nobody out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
This to third, Westburg. Handles, throws to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Here comes the 0-1. swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Here's Manny Machado. On a line. O'Neill takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep it close.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Third out. Back here at Petco Park. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Foul ball there. 0-1. Chopper to second. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. Now here is Colton Cowser. High chopper to third. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going.
Yeah.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Opening day, always a scene here at Petco Park. The Padres won 90 games last year and clinched the postseason berth. That said, Singy, I don't think this team is satisfied with how the year finished. This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Miguel Andujar in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball, that's outside.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Nope, ball.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a pop-up. Holiday in position. And that is the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday.
Wood.
swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's foul.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg now at the plate. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Number 2.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit, doubled in his first AB.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
That's smashed towards center. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey. Ball.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. 0-1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Liner caught it second. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here comes Manny Machado.
Outside. Ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill on his horse. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Ball 1 to Bogaerts. See ya. Strikes him out for this. Back here at Petco Park. Now here's the Orioles DH. Pete Alonso. In the air, right field. Tatis on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next,
so now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1.
1.
Ward in his 6th season, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Machado throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bogarts under it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Gone. Here's Miguel Andujar. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out to short, Henderson. Throws to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Cronenworth stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Takes it in for the out. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready now for the 5th inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That's a ball.
In the air, left side. Laureano under it. And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1.
That's high. That's a ball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That misses.
No, that missed.
Ball
That's
2.
a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. That's through there for a strike. Swings and misses. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Ramon Laureano. Left field. 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Out towards right center field. O'Neill on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Jackson Merrill digs in now. First pitch swinging.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next offering is fouled back. Rudder takes off. Pitches low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Fouled off. He was late.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
There's a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg.
That's the ball down.
And a foul ball. The 1-1.
That's the ball.
That one missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Cronenworth settles underneath it, takes it in for the out. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson, 1 for 2. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball.
What
0-1
you
gets
got?
a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Back up the middle and a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Outside low, 2-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis settles under this one, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Sheets now, left-hand bat. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Rico Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And a foul ball.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game.
There's one on a Mountcastle. It's a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Miguel Andujar will hit next.
Andujar.
Heck what?
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So the inning is still alive with Jake Cronenworth coming to the dish. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He is singled and he is flied to left.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Heck. Nope, that's in.
Swings through that one for strike two. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jason Adam.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. One out. A key out to start the 7th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one the other way, and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball.
Swings through that. Inside. And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Well, that's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego. So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. In the air to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So back to the top of the order. Laureano comes up to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
There's a strike. Garcia in his second season. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. We go to the 8th and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ball outside.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And it's strike 2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor. Slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. High fly ball, right field. Tatis under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. One out man at first. Jordan Westburg now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering is outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Out to short. That ends the frame. Petco Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Manny Machado getting ready to hit.
Machado.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
To third. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Hook.
The shortstop
No,
takes
out.
the ball. Hits softly on the ground to
Foul
third.
ball.
And that's foul. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 2 out. 2 out. Space is empty. Gavin. The next up for them, Brian Helsley on the pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. That one not close. Ball 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That is the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pete Alonso. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Just missed. And now it's even up.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
No, ball.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. And that one is out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. Taylor Ward, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Slider for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Rutschman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And that one is lifted in the air That gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Ball, low.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Pivetta with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Tell you about the sun. Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it don't bring out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthy sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We come all time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E love. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Dub. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun. That's everyone. But can you
yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-living it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the smooth slick Rick talking. He burnt out, 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking out of war for what I turn round, swinging like the first round, even in the 12th. Got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get it. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-living it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah.